Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for being here. Today I want to share with you my completed travel journal. I'm housing it in this cover. This is from Bujo Planner. It's a beautiful, soft, suede cover, and well, it's actually like a folio, but I think she calls it a sleeve. I'll leave the link down below to the video, the unboxing video, but let's jump right into it. This first section here, as you can see, there's no elastics or strings, as this is a folio, or in her case it's called a sleeve. So in the front here I just have a lined or a ruled notebook from Yamamoto paper, and I just have it tucked in there for any notes and things that I want to keep track of. This is my craft folder, and I just have bits of papers and ephemera that I want to use in my travel journal. It's the front part there, and then the back part is here with more paper bits and washi samples and things like that from Happy Mail and from friends. And in the middle here, there was some paper bits. This is handmade from Eva, and it's beautiful paper. So I did have some paper bits in here, but I think I've already used them, or maybe I've transferred some to the back here. So I have that in here. It's just attached with the elastic in the middle, and I have it attached to the actual insert. And so on the cover I stuck down Courtney Diaz. She is Little Raven Ink. I stuck down her collage paper here on the back, and then I added a sticker and just some other stickers and things like that on the cover. More stickers here. This is from Sojourner, and some stamping. But yeah, so this is the travel journal that I want to flip through quickly with you. I believe this is the half-year size. I don't like, not that I don't like it, but I get bored of my notebooks very, very easily, and I'm always itching to move on to a new size or a new notebook. So for my travel journals, I usually stick to the half-year size, meaning, or the half notebook size, meaning the pages in here are the half amount of pages. I think it's 16 pages maybe, and then the regular one is, I think, 32, if I'm not mistaken. So it is the half-size notebook from Travelers Company, and I purchased them from the actual Travelers factory shops in Tokyo. So let's jump right in. So this is from, like I said, Travelers Company. This is the regular sized Travelers notebook, and then I have some stamps. I met with the creators of the Akamegane stamps, the illustrators. The husband and wife do a very, very nice, extremely talented individuals, and I'm going to be sidetracked a bit here, but he took out his slab of stamps, and my eyes just totally lit up. So I was able to stamp some of them on here. I guess I took this insert with me when I met with them. This is just a regular blank white paper. There's a stamp here from the Tokyo Station Travelers Factory store. This is months ago. I even want to say last year. This is a spread from Eva when I met with her in January of this year. Is it January? Oh my, I can't believe that. I can't believe it feels like last year. Some Happy Mail from Connie. I have that there. A stamp from, oh gosh, I wish I could read that somewhere. Onsen somewhere. Here is a stamp from one of the service areas. I just attached some of the Avril yarn there from the packaging. Sometimes I'll add some quotes and things. This one is a little tip in here. I added the journaling on a piece of paper, and then I folded that paper and put put it into the chopsticks holder or the ohashi folder that it comes with. I really like the interactive pages with all the tip-ins and the tuck spots and things like that. I think it's a lot of fun to look at later on. This is a postcard, I think, that Esther sent from Okayama to my kids, and they were really excited to see that. Just a card of the place that we stayed at when we were in Okayama during our trip. Be the reason someone smiles today. More of these tip-ins. I like the tip-ins when they're different shapes and different sizes and lengths. I gotta remember to, I was looking through this, my pages prior to filming this. I don't have an exact date of when we took this trip, so I really want to document that somewhere. Here is another one of those sleeves. I guess you get these hotel card sleeves. So I just added my journaling. Actually, during this trip, I did my journaling in a different notebook, and I ripped that paper out, and I'm just tucking that in here. This is the hotel card sleeve. And my daughter's, I don't know what this is, but my daughter's drawing there. Yeah, I'm assuming that it was winter because it's very cold, and it looks very cold, and my kids are wearing their jackets, so. Oh, it's probably around Hinamatsuri time, maybe. I'll have to check that again, double check and write down the date. So more of this journaling I've done on a separate piece of paper or a separate notebook, I think, and I ripped it out and just tipped that in later, which you can absolutely do. These pictures are just printed on regular copy paper at home, and more making use of these ohashi chopsticks sleeves. More of my journaling, I just kind of folded it. I added some washi tape as a tab, and I'm sticking that in there like that, and it just tips out like that with some washi tape. And the business card to this really delicious osoba restaurant. And I tend to do a lot of these stamping at the service areas. The service area is kind of like a pit stop, and they have a lot of, depending on the service area, there's a lot of food, and there's even like Starbucks in certain areas. So if I can find the stamp, I'll stamp it down, and I like to keep them in my travel journals. These are just some stamps from a purchase that I made from Valerie. Oh gosh, her name escapes me right now, but if I remember to, I'll post it down below on Instagram. I bought a paper pack plus a travel journal from her, and she gave me so many beautiful vintage papers. So I'll leave her linked down below. I'm thinking this is from January when we met up with Esther and Ayako. And I think this is also, oh, this is from Eva. She sent this postcard after. Oh, that's right. She sent this postcard, and these photos are actually from her. She sent these pictures in the Happy Mail. We also went to Zurashia. This is February, and I haven't really journaled about it, but that's okay. I remember very much about the lion's roar during this time. And here I didn't do anything yet. I'm not sure exactly what I will do, or maybe I'll just leave it blank. I just kind of like this collage bit here. This is also Courtney Diaz. And this I think is from, this is from Bujo Planner. Oh gosh, I'm covering up her name here. But she's the one that created this lovely cover that I purchased. I think she has some new leathers out right now, actually, if you're interested. I will leave her Instagram down below. This is a postcard that I just tucked behind this belly band and used a paper clip to clip it to the page. This is from Palest Blue Maria, some of her pages that she sent me a while back. I've decided to use a lot of these papers as background as well. So if you're not really interested in taking out your watercolors to slab on a bit of color, you can always use pattern paper as well. I think these ones are from Eva, I think. Here is a trip we went to Hakone. I think I did this journal with me session with this spread, May 23rd. I didn't really journal there, but that's okay. I think I did some journaling here. I remember this is a very, very nice view. There was nobody around in this parking spot, this parking lot, I guess. And it was so nice to just get out because we've been at home for months. So, and here I just tucked in some photos and things. Maybe I'll like staple it, make it into a small little booklet or something. But that just tips down with some washi tape here. And some Tim Holtz stencils and yeah, Tim Holtz stencil there. Here is another spread. This is a trip to, I think, Doitsumura. You can see there was nobody around. I really like this spot because the greenery is, there's just so much lawn space and so much space in general that I felt comfortable to allow my kids to run free because I could easily spot them since there weren't a lot of people, and they just had a lot of fun just running around. And there's just some photos stuck in the back here. Just covered it up with this vellum piece, and did some journaling here, here, and here. And these are just some tickets from the little train ride that they rode at the Doitsumura, which is kind of fun. It looks like a real train ticket, but it's not. And then more of journaling here. I think this is from Eva as well. And I think that's it. I might finish off with the quote, or maybe I'll just leave it as is. I'm not entirely sure, but I always have a problem finishing the last page, and I always have a problem starting off the journal too. This time I just decided to slap a sticker on. But yeah, so I think I don't think I've glued that part down, so I'll probably end up just applying some packing tape. Maybe if I have time I'll apply it onto the whole, I'll apply to the whole surface here. Let me quickly take this out and share with you my next travel journal. I already have 2 trips that I want to document, so I want to get it started. I did an unboxing of the next travel journal. I'll link that down below. It's from Skylar Hand. It's a beautiful, beautiful insert. So let me put that, maybe I'll house this in here for now. Like that. It's very, very floppy and very flexible, you can see, and it's so soft. This part is very, very soft, this lavender one. So my next one, I want it to be, I think I'm going to house it in this just regular Traveler's Notebook from Traveler's Company. You can see the stamp there. And I did get a customization from Baumkuchen. I believe I shipped this in, and they did some stitching there. You can see the natural leather has already patinaed quite a bit, which is really nice. And what I tend to do is when I take my traveler's notebooks with me to a traveler's factory shop in Tokyo or Narita or wherever, I like to stamp my notebook cover. So I do have a couple here already. So this is my next travel journal. I've already printed off some photos on my home printer paper, like photocopy paper. And so I'm very, very excited to start this. I don't have this, not anxiety, but I don't have this insecurity of starting with a blank page because the pages are already collaged on. And I love that I don't have to worry about having to take out my tin. I have this tin of vintage papers and more like these junk journal-y type of papers. I don't have to worry about taking that out and taking out my glue and scissors and washi tape and all that stuff. It's already done, so I'm really, really excited to get this started. So I think I want to insert this or continue with this as well. So I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, maybe this one I will, yeah, I'll keep it in here for now because it's so pretty. I just like the flowery element of it. And I'm going to grab the middle of the notebook and then the middle of this one here and loop the elastic around both like so. So this is the middle here, this is the middle here. There we go. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. Maybe I'll slide this in the back because it is a little bit more narrow compared to the regular insert. It fits perfectly in there. And then with the regular Traveler's Notebook or from Traveler's Company, there's just these two elastics. One is the shorter one and one is the longer one. So I'm going to pass it through here, through the longer one, and that's it. That's my next travel journal. I really like to keep my journals slender or slim. I don't really have a time where I have like 3, 4, 5 notebooks. I usually have like a folder and then 1 or 2 notebooks in my covers. So this is my next travel journal. I'm very excited to get started. I hope to film some journal with me sessions with you on here. This is the Narita edition, Traveler's Company in the brown. So you can get this one only from the Narita store, Narita Traveler's Factory store. The passport version is black and it has a different image on it, but this is the brown and this is what it looks like. Yes, I hope you enjoyed the flip through of my travel journal. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. I just want to say thank you again for watching and being here today. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.